Good morning. How are you doing today? Yesterday we got our week off to a great start, and I've loved reading comments and seeing emails from everyone who has already started on their zone missions in their master bedroom. Most of you who have written have told me that you're so happy that you're finding those flat surfaces and you're starting to see improvement just on 15 minutes of decluttering yesterday, clearing flat surfaces, dusting, and getting things put away. Another area that I know some of you really struggle with in your master bedroom is the laundry. You either fold laundry on your bed and you have piles of it that people in your family don't get put away, or you've got a chair or a treadmill or something in your master bedroom that has become a hanging place for clothes. You may not wash your clothes every time you wear them, especially dress clothes that you would wear to church, or if you work outside the home. You tend to hang those up and let them air out, and then they never find their way back to the closet. They tend to hang out on the treadmill or they hang out on that chair, and you have clothes everywhere. So today, I want you to make an effort to get all of your clothes put away for you and your kids. If the clothes are hanging out in your bedroom, or if they're hanging out in baskets in your house, if they're in the laundry room still, I want you to get them all put away. If you can't get them put away because you don't have storage spaces, you need to declutter some clothes that you're not wearing. You need to make room for the clothes you do wear. Some of you, I've talked to you about different things for storage for kids. Teenagers are notorious for having clothes all over their floor, hanging in baskets around the room, and you don't know what's clean and what's dirty, and neither do they. They need a place to put their clothes. If they don't have a dresser for their folded clothes, they need a system to put it away. Good morning, Susan. Thanks for joining me. Even if you have to buy the inexpensive little plastic drawers that hold 3 or 4 drawers for your kids to put their clothes away, start with that if they don't have a dresser. I know with our kids, when all 6 of them were at home, we had to have 6 dressers for them, and then I had my dresser and my husband's dresser. But we would look online, we would look on Craigslist, we checked our local resale stores, and we found dressers for each person to have. Because if they have that place to put their folded stuff, they're less apt for it to hang around in the bedroom, on the floor, or in a basket. I don't hang everything. Some of you like to hang all your kids' clothes and yours too, and that takes time. For me, the only things that really get hung up for the boys are their church clothes. Their collar shirts, their dress pants. Pretty much everything else gets folded and put in their drawers. So they have a drawer for socks, a drawer for underwear, a drawer for t-shirts, a drawer for shorts or jeans, depending on the season. And then they may have one other drawer that holds the clothes that they sleep in or their active wear, whatever. Because I think most of the boys have drawers that have 5 sections. They can also use a top drawer for that little stuff that they like to put on top of the dresser. You could use a top drawer for that loose kind of stuff, and then use the other drawers for them for their folded clothes. If your kids are really little, stick pictures on the end of the drawer so they know what goes in there. And when you put laundry away, do it together. Teach them what goes in what drawer. When you lay their clothes out at night, include them. Have them lay their clothes out with you. And that way they get used to what goes in what drawer. And you're not living out of baskets or living out of the laundry room. If you're struggling in your room, I'm sure you've got some things filling up those drawers you haven't worn in years. I know over the past year I've been very ruthless, cleaning out one dresser drawer a month and getting rid of stuff that I'm not wearing. I've had gotten rid of things where the elastic was completely rotten, gotten rid of things that didn't fit, things that were not comfortable, and you ladies know what I'm talking about with some of our undergarments we buy, a bra, and it just doesn't feel good. So let those things go if you're not wearing them. If you've got a drawer full of pajamas you're not wearing because you like your soft t-shirt and your soft pants, so get rid of the pretty PJs that you're not wearing. Pretty much my whole life I've liked to sleep in a t-shirt and shorts. It's comfortable. I don't need pretty gowns and robes and stuff. And I know some of us, that's how our mothers and grandmothers raised us, is to have those really nice nighttime sets. And if you've got a drawer full of them and you're not wearing them, let them go. Joanne says she's been decluttering boxes in closets 2 to 15 minutes at a time, one after the other. And it makes a difference, doesn't it, Joanne, as they start filling up and you get it out of the house. You go donate it, give it away, find someone else to bless. If you have a local domestic violence resource center where they resell clothes to raise money so that they can take care of these women who have left domestic violence situations, take them your clothes that you're not wearing. They need these things. A lot of times the thrift store there is relying on your donations to make money to take care of the ladies. Sometimes your donations actually go to the ladies who are in need, who have left a situation where they were in danger and they left with nothing. So there are ways you can bless other people with your clothes and not feel any guilt that you've spent money on them and now you're getting rid of them. Let them go. Have room in your closet. I told you last week when I was putting up my laundry one day, I spent just 5 minutes pulling stuff I haven't worn all season. It did not need to be there anymore. It was taking up space. I was not going to wear it, and there was no reason to hold on to it. So I have a box of clothes that I'm going to donate this week just out of my closet. It was quick and easy. Take a look at your shoes. That's another thing that we tend to hang on to a little longer than we should. We think, oh, well, there'll be another day I'll need this old pair of tennis shoes. Start letting those go. If they're worn out, let them go. If you've got some pretty shoes that just don't feel good and you're not wearing them and they're just taking up space, let them go. Keep the shoes that are comfortable, that you're wearing, and let go of those that squeeze your toes or just don't feel good when you put them on. If you start letting go of the stuff that you're not wearing, you're going to have room for the stuff that you really truly like. It's going to be easier to put laundry away. It's going to be easier to lay your clothes out at night. It's going to be easier if things change and you need to put on a different outfit because you've got a doctor's appointment that came up with one of the kids and you need to put on something other than your yoga pants and your comfortable t-shirt. Having less things to choose from is not a bad thing in your closet. You just rotate through, mix and match, and don't worry about it. Your home blessing today is to dust and vacuum. As I tell my ladies on Monday when I do the home blessing hour with them with Fly Lady Premium, when you dust for this home blessing time, it needs to take 5 to 10 minutes. And that's doing the whole downstairs or the whole main floor, whatever. Dust around the things on your flat surfaces. When we do our detail zone work, that's when you're going to take things off of the surface and completely dust it. But for the weekly home blessing, if you do a quick dust every single week, it's going to make a difference when you do the detail dusting. You don't have to clear that flat surface off every single time you dust. When you vacuum, vacuum your high traffic areas, vacuum where you need to. You don't need to pull out all the sofas and chairs and move things around and vacuum under everything. When we do our zone mission in the living room, that's when you're going to do that. But if you can get these home blessings down to 5 to 10 minutes each day, you're going to get through them by the end of the week, and it's not even going to feel like you've worked, and your house is going to look good. Several of the ladies that I mentor have the little Roombas that they set up to go every single day because they've got pets in the house, they've got kids in the house, and they just want this little robot thing to go vacuum for them. And I think that's fabulous. That's not cheating. That's making use of your resources. So if you have one of those, set it up each day. Keep your floors picked up so it can go all around the house for you. Empty it and move on. Make your housework easy. Make it work for you. Teach your family to pick up behind themselves. Don't let that load of laundry sit in the living room or sit on your bed. Take care of it. Fold it, put it away, move on. Dinner tonight's going to be tacos and baked potatoes. We had beans last night, so we've got those left over too. I may throw a little bit of Mexican seasoning in the beans and give them a little different flavor, serve them with the tacos and the baked potatoes, and call it done. I'll still have a salad. Generally on taco night, everybody else kind of tops their own taco and throws some lettuce on it, and they call it good. And that works for me. I'm not too picky about how they assemble their food, and I don't require that they eat every single thing that I cook. But I offer healthy options and encourage them to try new things. So keep your menu simple, offer new things as the vegetable season comes in. Try different vegetables with your family. Tomorrow I'm going to be using my spiralizer, and we'll add that in with my video, and I'll show you how I make my zucchini noodles. And they're delicious, and they're low carb, and they're very healthy. So there are ways that you can switch up even spaghetti night and it be a little bit healthier for you. Have a fantastic Tuesday. Let me know down below how you're doing with that laundry and getting those clothes put away. If it's a real struggle for you, I want you to use your timer and some music today and see what you can do in 15 minutes. I'll see you guys in the morning.